Plaintiff Betsy Smith says after she befriended the defendant, Betsy discovered she was a big pill popper. Betsy claims the defendant and her husband spend all of their money on drugs and alcohol, and she's suing them for unpaid rent and stolen money. Defendant Crystalline Waldorf says Betsy is the pill popper who begged Crystalline for the pain pill she was prescribed after giving birth, despite the fact that Betsy was pregnant. Crystalline denies owing Betsy for anything.
Ma'am, you're suing your former friend for $686 for unpaid rent and stolen money?
Yes, Your Honor.
Start with you.
First of all, I'd like to tell you that I met Crystal a few months ago, and we started getting to know each other, being really good friends. And I found out that she is a very big pill popper. She spends all of her money on drugs.
How did you find that out?
Well, she told me that she liked hydrocodone, that she liked to get high, she liked to...
Excuse me.
Why do you think she told you that?
Due to the fact that I myself have to take hydrocodone for...
To get high?
No, not to get high. I'm actually on disability I have bad neck and bad back.
But she told you she liked to take it to get high.
Right, Your Honor.
What was your response?
My response was, I didn't appreciate it. She has a 3-month-old daughter. At the time, her daughter was only 2 weeks old. And so I didn't appreciate it due to the fact that she needed to care for her daughter rather than care about getting high.
All right. What else do you want to tell me before I let her give some background?
Well, she and her husband, Michael, would spend all of their money basically to get drugs, alcohol, marijuana.
They worked?
They did work, Your Honor.
We still work.
I helped them get back and forth to work. The people that they were living with before me, I actually did kick them out because of them stealing from them. The other thing is when they would get high, they would neglect their daughter. She told me that she liked hydrocodone, that she liked to get high, she liked to...
Excuse me.
Why do you think she told you that?
Due to the fact that I myself have to take hydrocodone for...
To get high?
No, not to get high.
Defendant Crystalline Waldorf lived with the plaintiff, but the plaintiff claims after she moved out, Crystalline stole money from her, as well as her prescription pills.
Why'd they have to move in with you? Both of them working, like she interrupted me to say.
Because they would spend all their money on drugs.
Okay,
alcohol.
let me go to her. Ma'am, you want to give me some background?
Of course, Your Honor. Thank you so much for having me here. It's an honor. I had met Betsy Smith a couple of months ago. When I met her, me and her, we hit it off really nicely. Our husbands became really good friends. Next thing I know, she finds out that I had pain pills from after I had given birth to my daughter. And next thing I know, within a couple of days of being friends, she's blowing up my phone. She's texting me. She's calling me. Oh, can you give me some pills? Can you give me some pills? And so finally I got tired of it and I just gave them to her because if you're that big on pills, then fine, have them. I don't want them. And so then I had got informed by Mrs. Smith that she was pregnant at the time. If you're pregnant, then why are you popping pain pills? Why are you going to the hospital every day getting shots?
What else you want me to know?
Also, I mean, she's a compulsive liar.
Was she lying about you moving in with her?
At the time when we moved in with her, it was me, my husband, and our daughter.
She let your whole family move in with her?
Yes. And
All
we were
right,
very
so let me tell you what you just admitted to. You said that she uses pills, you use pills. You said that she was able to maintain her household, obviously, because
she's also on disability.
Had to move in. Why did you have to move in?
The reason why we had to move in.
No car, no house, you were homeless.
Oh, we had a vehicle when we moved in with her.
Why did you have to go with her?
Because she has cops at her house every single day.
That's why you had to use her car?
No, and so
I want to know, I'm talking about why did you have to get a ride from her if you had your own vehicle?
Our vehicle had gotten impounded due to...
Oh, so you didn't have a vehicle. Go ahead.
But so... we didn't ask her to take us back and forth. She offered.
Move in. Why'd you have to move in? Both of you were working. She was on pills, remember? A dope fiend. Couldn't function. She all messed up. But she had her own place.
When we had moved in, me and my husband
Why did you move in? Not when we had moved in. Why did you have to move in with a junkie?
Because me and my...
when both of you were working.
Because when we had moved down to Nebraska, we didn't have anyone to stay with. We didn't have any family or friends.
You had two jobs.
Well, that was the thing. When we first moved down there, neither one of us were working.
Okay,
and
so when you first moved down, that's when you had to move in with her.
Yes.
So you moved from where?
We were living in Wisconsin.
So you moved from Wisconsin directly to her house?
No. We stayed
Well, you did have somewhere to stay before you moved in with her.
Yeah, and she had informed us
Hold on, slow down, because you keep contradicting yourself. Let's try it again. When you moved from Wisconsin, did you have someplace else to stay?
Yes, for a couple
All right, and what happened there? Did they put you out?
Yes, when my daughter was
Why
2
did they
years old.
put you out? For drugs and partying, like she said?
No.
All right, you see the point I'm getting to?
Yes.
She says you all were drugged out and had to live with her, and she even had to take you to work. While she was telling me that, you interrupted, oh, we got jobs.
Yes.
Then when I get to you, you start telling me how much of a dope fiend she is. But the fact is, by your own admission, you had no place to stay and you had no ride to work. And I just wanted to clarify that before you make the woman who gave you charity look so bad. Now go ahead. She said you dope fiend too, but at least you got your own place, right?
Right.
And
Right,
you
Your
got
Honor.
your own
Thank you.
car, and you got your own car,
Thank
right?
you. Right.
Yeah, well, you go ahead.
And I make payments. I make payments every month on my
There you
vehicle.
go. You do as much dope as you want to.
All right.
Go ahead.
I
What you
appreciate
want
that.
to tell me?
Thank
Let's
you.
get to the rent and the money you're suing for. Yes, ma'am.
For the months of March, April, and May, they agreed to pay $162 for each month. That equaled $486.
Okay, and what happened?
They kept making excuses as to why they could not.
Like what?
Drugs were more important.
They ain't told you that. Now you ain't say that. That's not true. I'm gonna throw you out of here now. This woman didn't say to you, I can't pay you rent because drugs are more important.
It's the truth, Your Honor.
I don't believe you. Go ahead. You need to be honest, ma'am. You're gonna mess your case up. Go ahead.
That is.
Why they told you that?
The other reasons is.
What other reasons she
The other
gave?
reasons is because everything else was more important than their daughter. They had to buy clothes and you know, they wouldn't even provide food. I had to use my food
Okay,
stamps.
but they told you we can't pay you this month because we have to buy clothes.
And other necessities that they didn't need.
She said you dope fiend too, but at least you got your own place, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Right,
you
Your
got
Honor.
your own
Thank you.
car, and you got your own car,
Thank
right?
you. Right.
Yeah, well, you go ahead.
And I make payments. I make payments every month on my
There you
vehicle.
go. You do as much dope as you want to.
All right.
Defendant Crystalline Waldorf lived with the plaintiff, but the plaintiff claims after she moved out, Crystalline stole money from her, as well as her prescription pills.
And how did they come to move in May?
Honestly, I had no idea that they were planning on moving.
But
They
she
just
told
did it.
you?
They did it the day that they moved out, yes.
Okay, and did you ask why?
They said that I was unstable. I'd get mad over certain things.
When you get high?
I guess, when I got
Okay.
high. Correct.
All right.
Correct, Your Honor.
All right.
So they basically said June 11th, when they moved out, that they already had found a place to live and they were moving there, and that was the end of it. And so Crystal called the cops on me and said that I was unwilling to give them their stuff. The cops came to my house, let her get her stuff. They were actually standing in my house while she was getting her stuff. I actually helped them get their stuff and take it outside. I actually helped them move to their other house. And
Let's get to the stolen money.
after the cops left and after they left, I turned around and I had to leave myself. They knew the code to my house because I have a double entry to my house, either a key or a code. And when I came back, I noticed that my wallet had been rummaged through, and I also noticed that my hydrocodone bottle was also emptied out.
You went right to that time you got home.
Right, that's right.
Time you got home, you rushed to your cabinet to make sure your dope was still there.
See? Well, I rushed into my house thinking, well, she had actually went and told the police department that she had to come back in and get a broom.
Yes, which I bought.
All right. Ma'am, let me hear from you.
When we had moved in with her, the only rent agreement was that we were able to stay with her until we got up on our feet. But the reason why we had to move in with her was because we were still trying to find apartments that were in Milford and were for a reasonable price, you know? And so we showed her appreciation. We took her out to lunch. We took her out to dinner. We bought her a new tire for her car.
Did she ever ask for any money?
No.
Okay.
We made sure that her car always had gas in it. You know,
When she took you to work? Mm-hmm. Makes sense, doesn't it?
Exactly. I would dye her hair for her. I never asked her for anything.
Just a place to stay and free rent.
Well, she
and a ride to work.
Yeah.
Other than that. So you stayed there for 3 months in exchange for dyeing her hair, taking her to lunch, and paying for the gas that she used to take you to work. All right, you all are great people. Congratulations. You're very generous. You should thank them for their generosity, would you?
Thank you for your generosity.
All right, go ahead. Now, did you leave without notice?
We told her the same day because she got mad at us because we were talking to a neighbor.
Okay.
And
she never let you talk to neighbors in the past?
She even admitted to us that she doesn't like to share. Okay?
Share what exactly?
Share friends.
Oh, because she likes to share her apartment or her house. Well, because she did.
Yeah,
but she
did.
just doesn't want you to talk to the neighbors.
I guess she had a problem with them or something, but we have.
You don't know why?
No.
You didn't say, why don't you want me to talk to the neighbors? We're allowed to stay here, but why on the way out can't we just say hi?
I don't know.
See, what you're telling me just sounds kind of ridiculous, doesn't it? All right, and the stolen money that she's suing you for.
I did go back into her apartment, and I even told the police that. The police came to my house and questioned me about it. I explained to them that I had bought a broom, in which I grabbed my broom and I left.
Why didn't you get it the first time?
Well, because I wasn't thinking about a broom. I mean, it was kind of a miscellaneous thing.
What made you think about it later?
Because I had to sweep my house. So I needed a broom.
I don't believe anything you say. $686. Her explanations sound unreasonable and untrue. Have a good day. Judgment for the plaintiff.
How does it feel to be a compulsive liar? And you still look like a fat pig on camera.
How does it feel to be How does it feel to not take care of your daughter and get high in front of your daughter?
Here's the thing.
How do you get high?
I have my kids.
You get high.
I have my kids.
It doesn't matter.
Okay?
It doesn't
Where are
matter.
Yours? Oh, wait.
It
you
doesn't
can't
matter.
Have any, and you don't have yours.
It doesn't matter.
I hope you have a great day.
Go get high. Go sell more marijuana.
Oh, sweetie, I don't have to sell my because
you don't have to sell your Yeah, that's funny.
I don't.
That's really funny.
And that's the thing. I don't sit at home and collect a check like.
Go away.
It's
See
all
you
right,
later.
but you want to know something? At least my man can work, and at least my man.
Yeah, at least my man can work too. Just because
Where's your man right now?
It doesn't matter where he's at.
Right?
He's not in prison.
He's in prison.
Jail.
Oh, still he's.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Your man has a warrant for his arrest for marijuana.
Really?
No, now what?
It's already
now what?
taken care of.
Yeah,
It's
right.
already taken care
I'm
of,
sure
baby.
it isn't.
Oh,
I'm
it
sure
is.
Where's your other kid in the state custody in Arizona?
Oh, don't worry.